Bukan straight sangat, lama sangat. Ni
Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream, and hell, if you may add to it. So now we're seeing the team of Ykinder pick against Uncle 9K. This is gonna be like a very good matchup for tonight now, thanks to our Nick here for like sponsoring us and stuff. And now to being our host, now this is our first round. We'll have to see what miracles have they gonna commit yet. So Nick, do you have anything to say to the chat?
I hope all players have a nice game and have
Oh,
fun
come
and
on, Nick.
enjoy.
That ain't something a Nick would say. You have more than that. Come on now. Okay, now hang on now. The engagements are coming in here. There's like a lot of shots now. Still no one hits it yet. Okay, a bit of several. That's a nice one from Jamai. That's the first one. That's the second one. And not something like the follow-up here. And on the stairs, and he's gone. Not doing so fast now. Moda Ismail in a 1v3. This is really bad for him here. If he could clinch it with a USP, I bet he could. Because Uncle Nankis might getting really gutsy here. Just very careful here. I'm very nervous to see what happens here. Just slowly but surely, the bomb's down. Moda has to do something. He has to reposition himself. One has tried to boost it and failed miserably here. Tries to get a few shots out. And Mugiwara gets the final kill. And the win goes to Team B. What is their name again? Alright, so now that I forgot their names and stuff. Oh, now we're on the second round of the game. Now it looks like the T's here are on a force buy seemingly here. With like less of the weapons being seen and covering the big economic disaster. Yeah, because of RAM prices and stuff. And now Salmon going to the mid with a deagle. That's a nice guy. Jump up with the first blood yet again. Turning back at the very worst impossible, and the armor saved him. Now the Deagle is doing a quick work here. Uncle Nike shouldn't be too hasty here because one deep shot could equal death. Can he be right? No, I am wrong. The Moda Ismail is again the last man standing against 4-person this time, and that's not gonna stand a long time there, will it? Okay, that's a very good round because since Team B has like a level 8, 3 level 7s, and probably 1 level 6, and as for the other, probably a tiny bit matchup, but I'll assure you that what? Oh yeah, sure. Uh, oops. So we got a bit of a technical difficulties, albeit a text. I'm sure no one's gonna mind that. On the bright side, on the side of things, now Team Alpha and Bright. Okay, that's a new name. Now we just switched it up a bit. Now the mid control is coming in. This could be a good one with Smoke. The future is coming in, and he's down now. That's a lot of things going on here. The B flank is coming in. Mugiwara actually bites Salmon there. That's a bit bad for Team A. I mean, that's not very bad for them actually. The CTs on the other hand, they have to do something. Wait, what? Huh? Huh? Wait, hold on. What just happened? Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't anticipate that actually. Now the bomb is down now again with Siras being the final man. This is just going to be a bit fun for him. Now he has a flash on the smoke. And one could do wonders. Just the timing, so the shots are off, but he definitely lands it here. Now that leaves against 3. He's just crouching behind the vase here. Could be squeezing out here. A bit ambitious, and the treat comes in at the perfect time. Impossible. That's the 3 points to Team A. I mean, Team Alpha, I just forgot their names and such. I got a bit of an issue with my brain. Okay, now the CTs are really going on a full buyout. Now with Papa Oyen having to have an up investment, in fact. I'm not sure if he has armor. Oh yeah, he has armor. And basically just going all in this round, which is very gutsy, I give him that. Now with the first shots with the op, nothing misses. Still doing good work. Alkanike should be trying to move out here very closely and surely. Still 2 of them. Don't suspect a thing. But the cavalry has arrived and 1 is down. CTs are doing a good job in holding down the position. Make it down now. A lot of people on the side here. That is very, very bad. That's another headshot. That's very good. Another trade-off. A good trade-off from XDems and Papa Oyen there. Now against 3v3, there's a fair fight now. He might be racking this one up if they just be patient enough not to be too ambitious on the push. But Harry 7 eventually might more die on the butt, and Harry 7 gets the double. Now leaving somehow again. With a good headshot from mid though. He's trying to be a bit too excited. Might have 1 step from the AK is all it takes to kill Salmon. Again, Team A with the 4 points. Okay, this is a bit disastrous. Nick, what do you think? You think this matchup is fair or what?
Nice. Sekejap.
Hey,
Natsu help me too ni because I have some issue in the center. Natsu, let's go.
Alright, so okay, the flashes are going to get okay. This is a bit difficult for me to commentate here because everyone's going to run it down mid here. I wonder if they're ready for this because they have an op in the middle. Unfortunately, now Akanaki is going to get them with the AK. That's very bad. Now with the 4 people left, they should be pushing here because one guy is flanking above you, someone, if you were noticing. And now the bangs are out now. They should be alarmed at any moment here. Yeah, Kinder is getting flamed so bad now. That's gonna be very bad. Now the inputs coming in. They're going to invest to A, and Adams is killed himself with a molly. All right, with a no scope headshot in fact now. With the bomb is now down, and no what step but that's there should be a highlight of the day. If this man gets the clutch, that should be okay. This man's getting nice. Okay, another no scope comes in, and unfortunately that's enough for the CTs to actually gain some glory. That 1 step is already a good fortune knockout here. With the no-scope headshot is more better than I think. Now it's a 5-1, a very distinctive disadvantage for the CTs. But fortunately, if they could think this out and not try to push, maybe they could have a chance. But the slight power differences and the levels of the facets, that could be a burning factor as well. But anything can do wonders here. Oh, Mugiwara, you could have pulled the trigger. You might have got the shot there. Okay, that's just triggered this a bit for you. Now the Maple is coming in. Now that's the first blood from Jambang there. Talus making a trade from Salmon. Now there's just 4v4. This is just bad. It's got a minute and 30 to win it. If the CPs were to clinch this, they might go for an epic comeback off the Sentry. Henry being blinded managed to get a kill. And Jikin should be on he saw the head. Actually managed to get the lowest reaction yet. Not that least against 3 now. Make it 2 for the CT. So this is very bad. This is just 3 people left. Just down for the count. You're gonna have to tickle the dragon still to make a gamble. Slowly but surely. Salmon with through the smoke, in fact. Oh, this man knew something that I don't. Now it gets 2 into maybe Kiefer. Okay, Salmon, the CTs are picking this up. One could be a play of the century. Unfortunately, he was in a box. And now that Yikinder, oh, Uncle gets the final kill. That 6 points goes to like Team Jambang. Now a 5-point deficit for the CTs. This is going to be very hard for them. It couldn't be a 13-1 situation now, is it? Alright, so 8th round, what could go wrong? We could still see a bit of progress. As much as I am concerned, I'm sure I could be seeing a lot of potential here. Because one comeback means a win for the win, and probably a mental demolish from the enemy team. And in fact, they're still doing a slow here. 1 minute to push out of 8, pushing out of balance. Now Siras is down thanks to that molly. Nice work, 9k. Still good kill for the count, despite you having 8 kills yet. Still yet to be determined here. And then with the MP9, he's too ambitious, gets punished for it now. Now the scout is trying to play a pivotal role, but it's not enough damage. The cavalry is coming here, that's just a bit too bad. And with 3 people pushing CT now, it's just 1 against 4. This is very bad for him. Switch it. But right, okay, that's 1 down. Make it 3. Good shots, a first shot, that's not gonna hit. And Adam is gonna end the round with the op shot, ending it once and for all. X plus with the $3 count, if I had to put it that way. Okay, this is just getting dire. We have a bit of technical issue, but I'm sure we could solve this out in a minute. 7 and 1. Something can go better or bad, depending on the person you're asking. Now let's see if they're going for the straight mid push here. I'm sure they could have anticipated more. Now Jamba is going for the mid push and trying to go for the slight swing here. They have to play very carefully here, and Adam gets the lucky from Oyenis. Actually, that's a very good trade here. That's another one. Salmon managed to win the duel, and that makes it 3v3. Salmon still not have HP, still could make wonders with that gun. 15 bullets, you just have to reload it. You just do it, you're safe. But it's best to be cautious, and nice crosshair. I use the same thing too. Now, as for Rich, now that it's 2 against 3. And unfortunately, he has to swing a bit too early. The Yikinder is all alone in this one. He is always the last man standing here, of course. Not without an okay with the MP9 doing its goddess work. Could be a free AK. And now he's burning. Now everyone knows he's there now. Now he's anticipating for the mid pusher with the op. And probably he has like 40 seconds to work around here with the AK. Now he has the AK. Now he could do wonders. Now closing con. There's an op on mid. Now it's been blocked off. He has to make the push. Slightly a risky move if he can get the man on aiming. Unfortunately not. Until 9k will take him out in a swift fashion. Very good job from Team A though. Team B has to really elaborate on something here, on like some sort of strategy, not to like over push and do over boundaries here, but someone carrying the team entirely. Despite the level differences, they put up quite a good fight. But I am afraid this might be a one-sided fight, but you'll never know. Could be an overtime, could be not. And the prediction you get, it's just right to come by the minute. Now with the M4 pushing on down mid into the smoke, that is Jumba getting to the shot with smoke. And Morda is just trying to make the gamble, unfortunately not landing any shot, just shooting the wall instead. Leaving the 2 CTs on A to defend for themselves. Now with the 4 rushing in here, that's a lot of names now. They're gonna come up here, they might not see him. But 2 men, what is it? The reaction that is obnoxiously diabolical. Now they should be having the plan here now. The Team A is just swiping them left and right, keeping them under the rug. Yikinder actually not hitting a shot and finally succumbed to Henry. Making it a 9-1 disadvantage. The cities are having a good shot, but they need to do more than that here. As we're seeing here, despite the power differences, they're still doing their best to try and uphold the game. If there's one thing I had to analyze, they might be over pushing and not looking at the right angle here. And probably their economic situation is way more diabolical than I think. Oh, and the mid push coming from Yikinder, just getting too ambitious here. Trying to push with the USB and push another one down, another one. That's a quick fashion, that's a lot of death right there. Now with the smoke coming at the same time, that is very, very coordinated. And now the Uncle 9k is actually wiping them out of the run. 10-1, 16 kills to his name. What a match this is! Hey Nick, what do you think? Look at the power differences. that's all. I mean, something's bound to go wrong eventually. Okay, see Razio, the shot is not connected. My brain isn't connected here. And the Nike managed to flick onto his head. Missing a few shots is obnoxious at this level. And the flank is very, very hard. And Yakinder managed to land the shot. Now Henry is actually making a quick. Yakinder is still at very low health. If he clutches it, that might be the end of the game. Uncle 9K ends it all. Alright, since now that they're gonna switch teams here, I'm sure wonders can happen. Because as Mihuns once said, we lose CT, we win B, we do better. Let's see if the prophecy might be proven true. Boda Ismail is like the lowest among with like Faceit level 2, but I doubt he could like do anything, but I'm sure he could be a good support, providing like good smoke. With the smoke being missed on mid, which is very disastrous for the team here if they're doing this correctly here. With a big swing against 3 people here, that's not something I would do. In fact, someone managed to land the first blood. Now they could be getting another point to their name. And Nagama with the B defense here, that's a straight spam from Siraz. That's very ambitious of him. He's going quite in here. So being very patient and very sure they could land it perfectly. But too bad Team A is actually dominating now. Adam is now all alone to defend for himself here. If he could clutch it, this might be a highlight. He has to be very disciplined to know what he's doing, because he has 3 positions to cover. And in fact, he has to be worrying about it. That's 1 guy down. Let's make it 2 down. A clutch situation for him. This might be the biggest potential yet. They shouldn't have fumbled this. Papoya should hide. If he doesn't, it might be the end. It might be over for Team A to try and clinch the win here. For going to try to go for the fake defuse here. Nothing still. Still waiting for the strike. Now this actually managed to win the round. Close to comfort. Papa Oyen manages to hold onto his intrusive thoughts and not swing way too early there. That's 2 points in their name. They could stall Team B by at least a mile. We could at least see the potential comeback here, and seeing the underdogs win could be in my bingo book here. With a 70% win rate, in fact, from the predictions, is quite something else. Let's see if it would last that long here with the ambitious work coming from mid here. And now Papoyan managed to swing by. The peaks are coming in here. They are coordinating well in C here. This is going to be very, very difficult. He's going to go for the peak here. And now looks like TP is getting caught off guard. This is very bad for them. Despite the disastrous run they had on CT, they're doing well in T. And Papoyan is actually trying to clinch this. Now this could be their 3rd point. Mugiwara is all alone here. He should be winning it. Of course, this could be a safe round for him. Just can he or can he not? He won't. And Alpha wins another round yet. Okay, so 11-3, I could see a good potential for a comeback. Because as you can see here, 62% chance is better than nothing. As much as I'd love to play Passion in here, the shotgun actually the cities are getting way too ambitious, but too bad they are pretty prepared. Let's 3 down rush mid here, but oh, they're actually making quick work. The force space might be proving a thing here, and then that's another man down. That's a 3v2. A bit too ambitious here, a push from A bomb. Now that leaves 2 against 2, now 1 on each side. One could overtake the another, just choose one. Okay, they're opting for B, quite a good risk. Now they could swing this guy, and unfortunately, Nike gets the 2 sprays on to 2, leaving him a match point. This is disastrous for Team A now. Hey Nick, now that you've witnessed everything, what do you think so far? Okay, unfortunately, our host Nick is sleeping and unfortunately has succumbed to sleep. And now looks like I'll have to take over the commentary. So what does Nick think here is good? Is they have to pray for a miracle to happen to actually make the comeback? because Team B has a very strong lineup, despite inexperience and hours of playing the game. And now Papaoyan is very ambitious, pushing Amy with the op. Not even one will peek here. Now slowly but surely here, Yakinder might be getting the shot here if he's careful enough. And now sees him. That's a good flash. I use that too. And unfortunately, that's the spray that would be very rewarding. The spray is obnoxious at heart, but he's still very generous here. In fact, and now that's another third shot coming in here. That's a 2v2 now. That's a very good for someone is carrying the team very well. Now Sira is up to it. The pressure's on him. Slowly but surely, the stress is accumulating. The adrenaline is spiking. And unfortunately, that's a win to Team B. The power differences is insane, but Team A put up quite a good fight. Kudos to them, though. Okay.
Mantap. Mantap.
Mic kita, mic kita. Dah, dah,
Hello?
dah. Dah, dah, dah.
Dah.
Dengan aku yang
Okay.
dah boleh masuk
aku kena restart
Alright.
CS.
Jangan lupa share. Nak su share dekat kawan-kawan nak su. Viewer nak su share semua je. Okay, boleh. Tak apa, saya tolong boostkan. Okay. Siapa Zack eh? Nanti saya ni lah. Tapi saya cakap bahasa Melayu lah. BKL dinner Daddy tak join. Tak, saya tak join. Tak join. So dari first siapa menang tadi?
First tadi.
Team A menang, tanya.
Alright.
Lagi seorang.
So,
Mana AI scope tu? Okay.
Yang dekat saya punya like tu.
Like kan like.
Kat TikTok. Kat YouTube. Kat Nick tak kan?
Tak, tadi okey. Okay, Zack dah boleh start Zack.
Saya terus dah boleh pergi kat TikTok Daddy Nick guys. Saya end stream dekat